I pray, since we have Karoma power, and the mayor said there's enough electricity here, let the high voltage electricity line be put within Acholi. We need those industries.
Our past has not been good, but today when we see this kind of things happening, it gives a lot of hope. I make a special appeal to our people in the region to make good use of opportunities like this.
Of Liaoshen Natural Park is in line with the Uganda government BU policy. Currently, there are 30 factories set in the park. Right now, have 7,000 workers in the Kabeka. So next year, the 10 new factories will come. Many workers come to Kabeka to work. Today, I thank you, General Saleh. Continue support to Kabeka Liaoshen Natural Park. Would like to thank General for providing sales channels and expanding business for our Liaoshen Natural Park enterprises. At the same time, we'd like to thank Mr. Levy and Mr. Lilly for the work to the construction and management for the Mayo showroom.
It's with great pleasure, I don't know how more I can smile that we are here today to witness this very auspicious occasion. Dear farmers here especially, we come here to you to bring to you over 31 companies that have been working out of the country into Uganda here.
I was giving an example that we have investors who want to put industries, but we have nowhere to put them. So they end up going where they can give them land, they make their products, and they put in costs of transport, and they bring for you here. And the products still can become very expensive. So let us generate this whole process through our own industrial development here within the city and northern region. To conclude, as commercial officers and business communities, we are not looking at this opportunity as a luxury. We are looking at this opportunity as a necessity for the region so that businesses can strive. As commercial officers, our role is to create a linkage between government, private sector, and among businesses. And that is our purpose in this office. And therefore, we want to commit as commercial office to work together with this project to see to its fruition.
I want to congratulate the directors of this establishment. I think General Saleh has provided a shade for this business. But you saw the young people. I don't know where they are seated. Yes, congratulations for thinking big. It is important that we start thinking big. Have you read the card which invited you? It says the official launch and opening of Miao in northern hemisphere. You know hemisphere. That is half of the world. And hemisphere means north of the equator. So London, Paris, Moscow, this is really big thinking. It's mind-blowing. Now, thinking big is very important for the Acholi people. This is about business. We all study supply chains. This is actually about supply chain. What is a supply chain? To make products come closer to the people so that they are not inconvenienced. So, next time when we come here, this is going to be the biggest market of people who have been complaining about the cost of lorries, the cost of fuel. It is now going to come here. If you want fertilizer, you want machinery, you want whatever equipment you are interested in. So this is about logistics. and it is very important for those who mean business. So, the products that are made in Africa, Uganda, are coming here, reducing the distance. This marks a milestone. A milestone means you are leaving certain things behind. You are no longer going to be complaining that we don't have this, we don't have this, we don't have that. And that is why the presence of General Saleh here is very important. One of the mysteries I have found is how can somebody who is not even born from here be the chief promoter of our home? If you hear General Saleh talk about Gulu, Gulu is the future Dubai, Gulu is this, while the people from Gulu themselves, what they say about Gulu would make you not want to come to Gulu.
The story between me and Honorable, he avoids it all the time. But 20 years ago, 28 in January, 28 years ago, he convinced me that militarism alone cannot help society. We need humanism. So he mixed me up. For me, I went for humanism. For him, he went for the presidency up there. We have an agreement with him. We wrote it on the 7th of January, 1997. We had a very serious MOU. And that MOU, apparently, is the PDM today. Because we didn't have capacity to do it, we waited until the old man with the heart had the capacity, because he's the only man in the country right now with that capacity to do that. So, Honorable Mao should be clapping for the president who has helped us to implement what we were dreaming about 20 years ago, 28 years ago. We are going to be celebrating that situation in January around 17th or, yeah, around 17th there. But he doesn't take pride in it. Because right now, under that program of PDM, we have about 129 billion shillings in Acholi land only. 129 billion plus 830 million shillings in Acholi alone. Gulu City, you have 6.6 billion shillings. Only Gulu City alone for PDM. And I don't know why people are not talking about whether it has produced or not produced. Now, on top of the PDM, you have got all that accumulated equipment in work area, which has been deposited by all the different projects. That NUSAF, NADS, OWC, SCDP, all those scattered equipment is there. And we were hoping that if you get money for the PDM, then you will use that money and then make use of those equipment, which you have not done. All the equipment are not working. And there is no leader who talked about that. But my obsession with the industrialization started when I had just been recruited to be a rebel. That is more than what, 1978, 79. This is how many years ago? About 45. So about 45 years ago, I read a book. We were forced to read a book called How Europe Underdeveloped Africa by Walter Rodney. It was a famous book at that time and it went into my head. So all these trials I have been undertaking in industrialization are based on that on the influence of that book that it had on me. So when you see me with my colleagues from Kabeka, they found me doing a rural industrial center. One of these days we shall share with you the original plan, what they found us doing in 2015.